Hi guys, and welcome to the first in our new series here on Transport Fever 2. Now, right off the bat I want to apologise in advance. I do have a cold whilst I'm recording this. I know some fellow content creators would say, oh, take a break, get over the cold, then record. But I'm so eager to get this video out, so I do apologise if I'm a bit stuffy, a bit hard to talk at points, but we'll just have to work through it. Anyway, I did put a sneak peek of, I believe it featured these two towns here. Did anyone guess from last week's video, the teaser, where we are going? Let's give you a second to think about it. The answer, of course, is Jamaica. Now, I want to give a massive shout out to Oswin for creating this map. Did it all in one day, which is insane. I tried myself to do it. I got a height map, and yeah, essentially all I ended up with was just all jaggy bits, and it looked horrible. So I need to pick his brains in the future for other series I wish to do, in order to create maps of my own. But for now, this is quite phenomenal. I really do like this. As I say, he made this all in one day. He left it blank so I could add in the towns and cities that I wished for. There was no trees. I have edited some trees in, as you can see, but we will be putting some more in, because one thing Jamaica has a lot of is trees. So anyway, what we have here is we have our main city here of Kingston. Not looking very big at the minute, but that's fine. Quite big enough for what we want. And it's where we're going to start everything off from. Moving through Spanish Town. We make our way through mountains to a turn, Frankfield, by Maypen, I believe it is. And then there's a line that came up and served along the top here. Now we're not gonna make it accurate to what was and is kind of still there in the real Jamaica, because we are working on a 1:7 scale map. Unfortunately, that's just the limitations of the game, and I think if we had it 1:1, A, the trains would take too long to get anywhere, and B, even this upgraded system would just grind to a halt. So that's what we've got. Like I said, I have been playing around with putting some trees in. You may notice this darker patch, and that is because when we go in here, we have all these tropical assets, which are great. If we go to trees, I have installed Forester mod. Now it's a bit different from Transport Fever 1 mod, but essentially it's the same. The only difference is you click this, you choose 3 points like such, and then you can choose the type of tree you want. Now it seems that you can't have mix, you just choose one type of tree now. Choose your density, size variation, and away you go. And that is what I did here. You can see. Let's get rid of that. and you end up with just one type of, oh no, there are multiple types of trees in here. So forget what I said. We have got a few different types of trees in. But anyway, it just, overall, it looks a lot darker. Sort of area. It really stands out against what I was doing for the rest. Now what I've been doing for the rest of the trees is just using this, switching these off and crank that up, crank that down, just grabbing this and in a circular motion so it doesn't get too even, and that is how we're putting our trees in. And say a similar thing for all over here. Like so. And all these. However, you don't want to see an episode just of me putting in trees. Be a bit boring, and it's not what we're here for. We're here to make railway networks or transport networks. Now you will notice bottom left hand corner I have got cache off, so the no cost mod, and as I said in last week's video, the reason I've done that is purely just keep the game flowing. Now if you would like to see us go with actual cache, then towards the end of this series we'll make a poll up, which will be in the top right hand corner of the screen here, and you'll be able to vote for whether you want to see cache on, no cache in the next series. But anyway, today all we're going to do is we're going to build a station here at Kingston, and maybe if we've got enough time we'll bring the line out to Spanish Town. And we're going to kind of go with a little bit of a story mode with this series, so we're going to pretend we've been hired by the government here in Jamaica to set up a transport network, which is essentially what the game's all about doing anyway. So first of all, we're going to build our headquarters here. And as you can see, I've put Osmond Transport, which is going to be named after the creator of this map. So our headquarters, I think we're going to go in here. Just something like that. Nice. Basic building there. Nothing too fancy yet. If you've seen other people playing, you'll know that that does expand and can get really rather good. But anyway, so we are going to want, I think, somewhere in here like that. And we are cutting into the ground there a bit, I know, but I think it'll be fine. The station. Yeah, I think 160 meters is... Actually, let's go... Let's work this properly. We're going to go 80 meters, sorry. Just a single platform station in there, like that. Nothing too complicated. But we'll crank this up and do a bit of smoothing. So just do is Canal Road here. Like so. There we have our very first station here in Kingston. One thing I want to do is just check there off before we get started. Put that on a quarter, and we're going to start the game. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to build a station. Nothing more to do now. Thank you very much for watching. No, just kidding. Wouldn't do that to you guys. Not after this long of waiting. We've got our train station, but we need to get people travelling there. So, of course, bus network. Now, I have got a couple of mods in already. If you look in the description below, you'll find links to the mods used in this series. So, they're going to go with these. They're okay, but I think even that looks a bit glamorous, whereas this is just very basic, very simple. We're gonna go just there. And now I know, strictly speaking, we don't need this many stops in, but I like to cover sort of every 2 blocks. There and there. It's gonna come in. We go that way. Right. Yeah. The wind is real, people. We'll hover out there. This is going to be... just call it Kingston number 1. That is going to go like that. I have a second line, which is Kingston number 2. Want that colour to be that green. Old autosave. Probably could turn the frequency down on that, to be fair. And there we go. Do complete bus routes. Next thing, of course, is try and get ourselves some actual buses, or horse and carts as it will be. We want this a little bit out of town. We'll go there. I think. Go 3 on each route for now. Like so. And hopefully we take off some of this traffic because that's building up quick. Now, I know this is a large city, but even so, people getting carried away. Now, I'm thinking, yeah, we probably will build up to Spanish Town. Coming up 16 minutes, so why not? Think I'm gonna come in on this side of town. Have a look. I want a road going like that. Like that. Oh. Oh. Straight in there with that. And the one thing that I do wish this game had was where we have the dirt roads for out of town. Kind of wish we had dirt roads in town as well. We were in 1850. Tarmac or stone roads seem a bit, I don't know, futuristic. So we're gonna go for the same thing again. A simple $80-meter station at this stage. Of course, what we want to represent is the network growing as it would in life. But we're not going to have that here. I feel that's the smallest building we can have. I think so. Okay. We're going to go with a building like that. Bless me, I couldn't actually mute my mic in time, so I apologise about that. As I say, do have a cold. And it kind of got away from me. There we go. So we've got a station here at Spanish Town. Likewise, we're just gonna pop a bus route in to serve our station. Just like that. New line. Gonna be Spanish town for 1. And Spanish. Oh, can't spell now. Town for 2. And we're gonna go for colouring. Green, yellow. Make our way around the town. Six, 7, 8, 9 stops. There we go. And then we'll get our depot in. We're gonna stick over here. So. Same thing again. 6 vehicles, and we'll keep an eye on it and add more as and when necessary. Now, the main thing to do, of course, is to connect up our 2 train stations. Kind of our job as the Transport Minister to provide a rail network. What we were hired to do, so that's what we're going to do. Oh, well, the game's already got road in across there. How long it will take them to realise they can connect that. I have got a track mod in, and the yard track's 15 mile an hour, and then this is just standard speed. What I'm gonna do is, with future expansion in mind, I'm just gonna set that. Look around at 60. No great rush. And we're just gonna gently make our way across. Don't want to dig too far into the ground. Planning for future expansion. Mile an hour. Sharp bet. Yeah, we'll take that. Don't mind that slight depression there. Come along. Smooth that out. Now, one thing I will cover is, in one of the updates, I did mention in the previous video how the ballasting still wasn't quite right. When you smoothed it, kind of messed it up underneath. That has gotten much better. I've not seen it mentioned in any patch notes, although I don't go into great depth with the patch notes, to be fair. But yeah, that's certainly improved, so thumbs up to Urban Games for doing that. Now, question is where to put the depot. I think we're gonna make it come over here. So, bring this off like that. How's that looking? Yep, no glitch in there. Gonna do this round like so. Yeah. Now the reason I've put such a long lead line is I am thinking about the future, though they probably necessarily wouldn't at this stage. This station will get expanded with time and need. So that's what we're going to do. For now, need to get over there, of course. We're going to put in so just like that. So the workers can get to their depot. Right. Now you can see I have got fake loco in. Something I feel is always needed. There we go. Ah, they've put it in. I can create a new line straight from the depot. Awesome. Right. Click on the stations to add. Spanish Town. And Kingston. No. Not that. There. We're gonna colour that black. That is gonna be to Spanish Town. Twan. Not Twan. Spanish Town. And bring train one up. We're gonna follow it. We're gonna rename this after my eldest daughter, who by the time you watch this video will have turned 13. So first trains in any game I generally do name after my children. And then we'll get to naming some trains after you guys. You guys take the time to watch my videos, so it's just a way of me giving a little something back to you. It's a way of thanks, appreciation for taking the time to watch these. What's in the future, get to name trains. For now, we're just going to enjoy this first train. Now, you can see scenery, not much to look at the moment. That is going to change. One thing I learned from the Manchester series is we were so dedicated on getting all of our tracks and everything in. The scenery did take a bit of a backseat. With this series though, I want to take it a bit more easy. Yes, it's not going to be as true to life, so we don't have to worry about getting things just right. And we can really have a good play around. And I can expand my creative side. Now, look. Really is amazing if you go into Google Earth and pick any point on this map, find the same point in Google Earth. Topography is spot on. Really have to say, once again, thank you so much to Oswin for doing that. Get out the way, bear! Not sure why bears... Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I'm not sure why bears are running around in Jamaica, but they are, so we'll just have to deal with that. I've got a deer in the distance over there. Here we are, Spanish Town. And of course the game's going to give you a clue as to what time in the evening I'm recording this. Of course those clocks reflect real time. So 8:10. Good to know. There we are. One thing they haven't changed from Transport Fever I have noticed is, even if you have in here have the money icons deselected, they still show up in this little preview window. We'll get rid of that for now and we'll let Charlie go on her merry little way. See, already we are getting passengers on our public transport. We're getting hotels going in. Spanish Town is already growing way beyond the real thing. Oh, look at that. Wow. 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count 9. There we go. 9 people. That is right. One other thing I do have in, as you'll see, is 4 times capacity mod. I like running that mod personally because I just feel in game it's too easy to end up with kind of massively complex networks with so many trains running around. Much more than you'd have in real life. Game? Do not. Oh. Can we find the relevant overlay? Not that one is. What is? But we can lock that as player owned. Is that how it works? I think that's how it works. But now we will have to pay maintenance on that road because we own it, but it means we can keep it as a dirt track for longer. We don't want the game really building housing over there. That's not to say the game won't decide to build off the end of it, but hey ho, we'll see how it goes. Already, you can see 27 people, 28 people waiting. 34. Pretty sure it's saving. 35. Now bear in mind, this is the first time the train's actually come into this station. All it's done is go up Spanish Town and back. 36 people. Now, I think these coaches carry something like 12 people, so already this train wouldn't be sufficient for our network if we didn't have our expanded capacity mod in. But just something to bear in mind. I know if you're playing it with costs turned on, financially trying to balance the books, and yeah, maybe the normal capacity makes more sense in that terms. But when you're trying to do as we're doing here, it's not such a good thing. Anyway, we've got about 10 minutes left of this video, so I think we should start doing a bit of scenery work. First of all, I'm going to smooth that off. That looks better. Oh, we need to get some brown texture in. Now let's see. What's that look like? Yeah. I like that. And what I could have done, of course, is go around the whole map doing brown textures in advance, such as Slim has done on his map, and it does look gorgeous, to be fair, but I don't know, there's just something about beautifying areas as we come to it. I'd say this area, it's a lot of the map, to be fair, I personally think should be this texture. Surprised tropical is so green by default, but then again, I suppose the tropics, it depends where you are as to what it would look like. We do have these nice sandy beaches everywhere, and bears roaming the islands. How did you even get out there? But we have fox, we have a stag, we've got another fox over there, 3 bears on the island. I mean, the cranes are fine. I can actually click on them. That's fine. Yeah, the other wildlife is a bit strange. Is maybe tiny bits we could touch up around the place. But considering this map was done in one day, and Oswin did keep coming back to me via Discord, and we agreed on the height of the mountains, the scale of the map, all these kinds of things, so it wasn't like a blanket, oh, I'll go create the map, here's the map. He really was great to work with, and I've said it twice, so I'll say it a third time. Really am grateful for this map. Just trying to think what we can do for the rest of this episode, though. As I say, I don't want to go expanding the line too much. We could just crash through the whole thing and probably have it connected in next to no time at all. One thing I will talk about, industries. I think I've got one of everything on the map, and that's been done intentionally. Oh, no, we've got 2 oil wells here. The idea being that we will need to place more as we go along. Iron ore mine, there is a bauxite mine here in real life. Of course, we don't have that in game, but it seemed the closest thing, and I believe there's another one up here. Bless me again. Do apologise. hopefully by the next recording my cold will be gone and we won't have that problem. Yeah. I know what we'll do. We will expand our depot here. So, wait, that is yard tracks. We need is two. Wrong button. One. Two. Let me do my thing. Button there. Brilliant. Now, have I left myself enough room? Zigzag depot. No catenary. The only thing is, I have this American track, but it puts here. Kind of European style buffering. I think that's the closest we're gonna get to something that would be acceptable, I think. Here we go. Assets. Where is it? This one. No. Fences, no. One, not that one. What is that? Wow. We can find a use for that at some point, I'm sure. That's amazing. Oh. Lights. Don't need those just yet. Sure, I'd added in train assets. Never mind. One is to just we can't do as we used to. Wow, that's interesting. Might be because of the building being in the way, to be fair. So, do that. Place that there. Just give it a bit of a smooth around here. And what we're going to do is buy vehicles and Oh yeah. Train can't go anywhere because it's gonna flag up a problem up here. So we'll just do that and stop that. 16 miles an hour. Wow, you're running away. Then to depot. I'm gonna rename that X1. And just, for me at least, it just gives a little bit of extra scenery having a little yard. Like so. Oh, 36 people again. And this. 40 people. Kingston #1. But we need to add few more extra vehicles out there. It will just help the game along. Like so. Oh, he's figured it out. Yeah, head this way. Maybe that will get rid of the crowds a bit. But our trains are certainly working. The public transport's working. Do with another one on each of these. That on there. That on there. There we go. I think we're going to call that an episode, guys. So, nothing too major. We're just building up our basic beginnings of our rail service. As you can see, we're supporting buses around town. Let's say scenery is going to be more of a thing in this one. We're going to have loads of farmland, a lot of building placement of our own. We are going to be using ships or boats on this. I'm not sure if Moore's Pen is going to be a dock or not. Certainly Savannah Lamar will have their own shipping. Montego, Oco Rios, Anato Bay, Port Antonio, Port Moran, they'll both have it. I'm wondering if we should actually build an island out here and have just to have a coal mine on it so we can import coal. So let me know your thoughts on that, whether we should go and do that, because of course Jamaica would import most of their coal. We do have a coal mine on here somewhere. Let's just have a look on our industries tab. Yeah. So I'm still getting used to the icon. So we do have our coal mine there. We've got our iron ore over there. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about having a kind of import for coal. Whether we should go and do that or just stick to on the island. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed it. Any comments, thoughts, ideas you've got, pop them down below. As I say, all the links for the mods used in this series, both on the workshop and from transportfever.net, are in the description, so go check those out, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.